Okay, sorry. It's almost quiet for a second. I didn't quite know what to do with myself. It's end of day 3. NOBuDDYS travels and camping in the Carolinas. If ever given the chance to camp in the Carolinas, especially North Carolina, because I've never camped in South Carolina, but given the chance to camp in the Carolinas, don't do it. Either stay home or find a state park, because camping in the Carolinas is proving to be bull. My day started at 6:30 this morning. Posted a little video on Facebook for those who are friends with me and follow me there. I was out of the campsite by about 10 to 8. I rolled into this campsite at about 3 o'clock. When you look it up on the internet, it doesn't tell you that it's a trailer park. Hence the noise. And I don't mean like a trailer park. I mean like pull behind trailers with skirts and screens and hood rats walking around digging at their coochies. I mean, I feel like I'm camping in Sunnyvale Trailer Park. You should have seen the trailer park I had to walk through to get to this trailer park in order to camp that's labeled as a campground, but I was already here. And because Google lies, you hit the go button on the Google GPS and it tells you it's 42 miles, and by the time you get where you're going it's like 60, when you had anticipated like 45, which is why I said this morning I was going on a 45-mile bike ride, because it said 42 miles. I assumed it was going to be about 45. Now, by the time you get where you're going, it's like 60 miles, and the people at Google are laughing at the maps that they give you that make you go up and back and up and back and up and back and up and back and backtrack and go in circles, and then they stick you out on a highway. Anyway, had a really long day today. I did finally get a foot-long Subway sandwich in me. I've never eaten an entire foot-long Subway sandwich in my life, and I ate an entire foot-long spicy Italian with everything except olives and jalapenos. And I ate it in like 8 minutes. I was hungry. The bike's holding together well. I'm holding together for the most part. The mental end of things is getting to the point where I've got no patience for much of anything, but I've been in traffic for days and excuse me, and nobody. I'm riding a bike that's bigger than a moped, and I have on a shirt that's, I mean, it's got orange all over it. I stand out. Nobody acknowledges you in traffic. When you're in the crosswalk, people just turn in front of you and they almost hit you. But you know, God forbid, when somebody almost hits you, you slap the side of their car and then they get mad at you and somehow you're the bad guy because that person almost hit you. Given the fact that we threw the bike in the car and got through Myrtle Beach, I can't even imagine what riding through Myrtle Beach would have been like yesterday. I'd have probably ended up either in the ER or in jail. But between day 1 and day 3's ride, I'm at about 110, 115 miles, whatever it is, in 2 rides on the bike. I mean, like I said, the bike's doing well. We got one side of the front brake that's kind of sticking, but you can reach down and pull it out, and it's not a big deal. It's not like you're really going fast enough to need them on a regular basis. So, I think my neighbors are inflating their studio apartment inside of their 14-man tent. There's 2 of them, but she's about as big as half the tent. This particular campground, like I said, it's literally Sunnyvale Trailer Park, but worse. It makes Sunnyvale look like someplace that would be good to live. We're about 100 feet from the front gate and about 70 feet from the playground, and there's probably 100 kids who live in this park that are just out playing, unsupervised, running around. There's hood rats walking all over the place. I am referred back to a Ice Cube song from the 90s. There are a lot of strawberries walking around this place. If you don't understand that reference, do some homework on some Ice Cube and some West Side Connection music. Dope man. Anyway, however, this campground does have a neat little store that's got like arcade games and arcade games. That's about what makes it neat. They have like $4 cans of Vienna sausages, which excuse me, you'd have to be born into eating Vienna sausages, because I'm not eating floating sausage product in a can. I want to throw up just thinking about it. What's the name of the place we're going tomorrow?
State park.
We're headed to a state park, Swansboro State Park. From here, this is Surf City, like the Beach Boys sung about, but the Beach Boys were from the West Coast, so I don't entirely think that this is what they had in mind. But I have to go to Swansboro tomorrow. Is that sea level?
It's the next day.
And then sea level the next day, or sea, I don't know. Day at a time. We're 2 days of riding and camping away from riding the ferry to Ocracoke, which is going to be a well-needed break. Just be on a ferry half the day from the mainland out to the Outer Banks, and then go explore Ocracoke Island. Oh, but wait, as if it wasn't white trash enough, I've got my 1997 Corvette. I gotta slow down over the speed bump so I don't scrape the skid pans. And when I get out of my car, I'm gonna fluff my bleach blonde hair. Yeah. This place is called Laniers, L-A-N-I-E-R or something like that. A Laniers campground. Unless you're looking to pick up a mad case of the clap or hustle up some underage hood rats, I wouldn't recommend coming here. That being said, I got some footage to dig through. His name Earl. I done told you one thing. Yeah. Peace out.